Kate's theme piano version, Kate's theme guitar version, and Kate's theme violin version. You now play records on the gramophone in taverns. Nice. Oh, so now we have to collect music. Oh. You can obtain more records from shops and townspeople. Oddly, age 31. Merchant dealing only in the unusual. He has procured curious wares like a puppet that automatically toasts at parties and dog-shaped threading machine, which he thought would never sell, and subsequently never did. Nevertheless, he has been able to stay in business because of the occasional big hit among them. Stone, rare cog, and mysterious antique. Take those, thank you. Yeah, so now there's going to be... Yeah, so it's not guaranteed to be someone who's in the tavern going to have the records. We're going to have to search them out. And I don't want to do that. Go get our old man back.
Come on now.
Alright, so now we have completed all of Barticio's side quests. So I feel comfortable that, you know, we won't be locked out of anything in his final quest. Save up and then head in. Nobody's wearing anything weird, right? We don't need the life in shadows. By the way, everybody's got a stupid amount of JP now because of, well, everyone except Casty. A stupid amount of JP now. I'm just tired of seeing that thing there. They're wearing cape powder. Her gale feather back on. And her casting dagger. But I discovered while I was hunting for those damn Kates. If you have over 500 elemental attack, then you can actually just kill a Kate, like, you know, like any of the smaller Kates. Oh, the smaller Kates or Octopuffs. You can kill any of them with one cast, like of a regular thing, if the character has more than 500 elemental attack. So I had to remove Agnea's Mysterious Dagger. Oh, Agnea's Mysterious Dagger and Hikari's Firestarter. Because the both of them were actually one-shotting all the Kates that I would run into.
Rock certainly set a grand stage. I wonder what the big announcement is.
He's already rich enough to buy whole islands. What's he planning on buying next? A country?
No idea, but I won't miss this for the world.
Oh, I like the feel of this. Tension's building and energy's crackling through the air. Guess this is where I enter the announcement celebration.
Papers, please.
Huh?
No papers, no entry, no exceptions. Out with you.
Hey, hold on. Rats. All the excitement's inside and I'm stuck out here.
There's
Well,
Spider
what
Girl.
do we have here? If it isn't Particio.
Loud as ever. How come during Cassie's thing was the only time where she was talking normally? Still hearing her, like, just exploding out of my headset from across the room.
I'm glad to see that you've made it safe and sound.
Ori, what impeccable timing.
Nah? Why's that? Have some sort of sensational story to spill?
No, I don't got no stories, nor a pass to get into this shindig either.
Ah, you're looking for a pass, huh? Truth is, I couldn't get one either.
That's so.
But have no fear. I know of a hidden back route that'll get us into the event for sure.
Really?
Never underestimate a scrivener. So, what are we waiting for? Come on!
We're currently preparing for the press conference. We ask for your patience. The president tends to talk at length. Hope the scriveners don't fall asleep before the actual announcement. When does the conference begin? Sorry, I wouldn't know. When does the conference begin? Sorry, I wouldn't know. Seems like this proclamation is going to turn the world on its head. We were told the announcement of the century was going to be made in Rock Island. None of you change. Oh, and since I definitely cut this part out because it was unnecessary for, for the playthrough, I also went and got Hikari Last Gasp. So the guard at Montwise. So the guard is there during the day. Now I get and I haven't tested this to see what the trigger is, but apparently the skill that you can get from him changes when you I don't know if it's based on the level of your party, if based on where you're coming from, if it's based on I don't know I don't know what the trigger is to make it change, but Like the first time that I ever checked the guy, he had level slash, and and then when I checked him, when I was looking for other skills for Akari, he had a last gasp on him, and last gasp, I don't know if it's any good. I haven't used it yet. So the goal is that I've gone and equipped Akari with Hang Tough to see if, you know, like if he survives a hit at 1 HP, if like that'll do like crazy damage. If it doesn't, then like I'll swap that out with something else. Yeah, but like that whole part, like I wasted so much time fighting that guy. That was like an hour just trying to figure out how to beat him. And in the end, like the way I did it was I had Akari up. Oh no, that's right. On the field, they don't have their costumes on. In the end, I had Hikari switch to Thief, and then basically, like I was like, because the guard is weak against daggers, I just had him use HP Thief to, you know, knock off two shield and heal himself at the same time, and then do a mythical boar, like after breaking him, you know, full BP mythical boar after breaking him. I had to do that twice, and even after I did it twice, it still took like 6 rounds to actually beat the guy. Yeah, so that's a tough one. That is a very tough fight. I don't know, maybe I'll actually like add just the attempt where I actually beat him. Like I'll cut that out and stick that in the part where I go to collect the musicians. There's so many people that we don't know where to find them during the day to get their lore for free.
I never would have noticed this little passageway. How'd you know about this?
That's confidential. Come on, let's get to sneaking.
Although I guess I could just use Menos to go and get all the nighttime lore. Yeah, it seemed like this was like, so when I would walk over to this area on that side, like, wow, it looks like they put a lot of effort into a part of the map that you can't even go to. Makes sense now.
We made it! The event's being held just past here.
Ah, this is Mr. Rock's base operations, huh?
Hey, what are you doing over there?
Shoot, we've been caught red-handed.
Particio, leave these guards to me.
Ori, what are you planning?
I'm glad we met, Particio. It's been a riot. I've encountered many sorts in my days, Particio, but never anyone like you. I wish I had a lifetime to report on your shenanigans and cover the story of how you'll undoubtedly make the world a better place. But it seems like our paths part here. Go on. The world's counting on you.
Ori!
Like, you know, I'm a friggin' murder machine over here, right? Like I literally walk around this town beating down the guards. In broad daylight. In full view of everyone. Just to get into a building to open some chests. And you think I can't handle the rent-a-cops that just happened to show up when when we're heading to this meeting? Come on.
Go, Particio, and don't look back.
Oh, heck!
Miss?
It hurts. Ow, ow, ow! My tummy! Oh, the agony!
Hey, are you alright?
I'm so sorry. Tomorrow's headline was supposed to read Lady Luck smiles on Rock's big announcement. But it looks like I can't write that story anymore. Oh, the pain! Oh, the humanity!
This isn't good. Let's get her out of here and to an apothecary.
Mr. Rock! Mr. Rock, sir!
What's this big announcement regarding the steam engine?
What sort of surprise do you have for us? The world wants to know.
You made a cannon, didn't you?
Quiet, please, everyone. I guarantee you'll want to catch my every word, for the announcement I'm about to make describes a new business model that will revolutionize the world.
Ori is quite impressive, isn't she? She threw herself to the wolves to help you achieve your goal, Particio. I think that shows a nobility of spirit that few possess. You betcha. I think the thing she wants the most is for the world to be a happy place. She's good folk. For my sake and hers, I can't mess this up. You'll do fine, Particio. I'm sure of it. Now let's go. I'll be there to lend a helping hand if you need it. Thanks, Casty. Greeting, plum basket. You were caught by surprise.
Bring it on! Whack! Felt that, didn't you?
Kinda yeah. There, sorry. I owe you one.
My turn.
Huh?
Your essence is mine.
Now it begins. My blade sings. I still have much to learn.
looks patient.
All right. Surprise! Sorry! Even if I stumble, I'll get back up.
Howdy there, friend.
It's my turn now. Yeah, this is what it means to be a surprise. I did it. I wasn't expecting that.
Venom Lance. Critical. Under 300 chance of poison. I think I came from that way.
When I was younger, I worked for a time in the silver trade. Mining silver out of the cold, hard earth is strenuous and back-breaking labor. We dig tunnels deep into the bedrock, only to strike sources of subterranean water that would flood the mines and impede progress. What do you think we did when that happened? Huh. Why, we went down there with simple buckets, scooping it out pail by heavy pail. The work was arduous, grueling, hard enough to make a miner spit blood. How pitiful is that? A merchant is a trader, a person who buys and sells goods. Ergo, my fingers were made to be stained with ink, not blood. I despise inefficiency in all its forms, no matter where it may manifest. Luckily, that's all in the past for me. I can look back at those days and laugh.
And like I've said a few times through this playthrough, it honestly feels like Particio's Particio's giving way more like care than all the other characters.
Don't underestimate me. Whack! Hooey!
Now then. May I?
My turn. Your essence is mine. Forgive me.
Bring it on. I got... What?
Prepare your... How's this?
All right. Yeah. There. I'm feeling all better.
sacred flame. It had to be done.
I'm just getting warmed up. Time to divvy up the earnings.
May I have this dance?
Might. Your essence is mine.
Here I come. My blade sings.
Now then. Yeah. Surprise!
I'm just getting... Much appreciated.
It's my turn now. May I?
Prepare yourself. I still have much to learn.
Life is too precious to risk.
Now then. Yeah. Together now. Surprise!
Here I come. Choose your next move wisely.
Here goes. Whack! Hooey! Maybe next time.
Now, I am sure everyone here can wax poetic about some onerous task that plagues them. As journalists, you must know that when newspapers first appeared, they were handwritten. Page by page, line by line, diligent writers would scratch ink onto paper. The supply of skilled hands could never meet demand. But what about now, All a journalist need do is pen one page. And the printing press will be your draft horse, outputting finished product in perpetuity. You can simply lean back and sip coffee, watching gratefully as automated work is done for you. How has that been made possible? Why, through the amazing power of steam. The steam engine has revolutionized every industry under the sun. Its invention has allowed humanity to make a historical step forward. But history never stops, and neither will progress. Thanks to our newest product, the Neo Steam Engine.
Mr. Rock, can you give us details?
This steam engine utilizes an entirely new manufacturing process to simplify production. This has made it possible for us to mass produce these devices for widespread use. So with that, I would like to make an official announcement. The Neo steam engine is now for sale to an exclusive market of world governments and wealthy and aristocratic families.
That's a weird way to phrase that. We're selling this exclusively to governments and rich people. I mean, is that really... Does it need to be said?
The steam engine has revolutionized industry. It has created massive quantities of untold wealth. Ponder this truth. The more steam engines you own, the more wealth you will amass. With this, our world's civilizations will surely advance by leaps and bounds. And it's all thanks to us, the Rock Company.
Hold your horses.
Particio. What are you doing here? This is no place for your tomfoolery.
Now, Mr. Rock. I hope you hadn't forgotten our deal. I've come to make a purchase. My hard-earned money for the rights to your steam engine.
What's this? This strange man says he's buying the steam engine?
Who is that man? Does anyone know?
I'm Particio Yellowwill. That's the name of the man who's gonna change the world. Remember it. Come on, Mr. Rock. We had a contract, an agreement.
Oh, does that mean you've acquired all the requisite money, Particio?
You bet I did. I said I would, and I always keep my word. This here is a promissory note worth exactly 80 billion leaves, issued by the noble Alrond himself.
The Alrond?
Mr. Particio, let us see that.
Now, no pushing. Easy there, friends. Well, Mr. Rock, this is the genuine article, complete with Alron's signature.
You're still so naive, Particio.
Huh?
Here's a piece of advice from someone who's made more deals than there are stars in the sky. Never put your faith in anything except yourself and hard currency. How do you propose to prove that signature is genuine? Even if you could prove it, what guarantee do you have that said Alrond will even issue the money? From my experience, I can assure you, you hold nothing but empty promises in your hands. In short, I cannot accept this. In fact, I cannot and will not accept anything but tangible currency.
I mean, that's the purpose of banks. So, you know, you don't have to carry around all the wealth of the world because you can't produce all the wealth of the world in liquid form. You try to have that much money in earnest, like the banks would actually go out of business because they wouldn't be able to supply the money that people are requesting.
Huh. So that's your ploy.
Come back when you've got the funds in hand, Particio. Of course, by that time, you won't have any right to purchase anything from me.
Darn you, Mr. Rock. You never had any intention of...
That's enough. Rock Brilliant, I'd like a word.
I know that voice.
Hello there, Particio. How's business?
This is nonsense. We're on a boat at sea. You're overhearing this entire conversation. We're waiting docked to go and maneuver a ship dramatically into frame. The RPGs, man.
I, the great Elrond, have come here to bear witness to the deal of the century. I've brought a little something with me as well.
Sir, please try to maintain at least some semblance of dignity.
Sorry, no can do, Misha.
Saying that's 80 billion.
Elrond!
Now, have you know that it is actually impossible that what you're showing there could even be conceived as 80 billion. Like that number, like visually, that number cannot be quantified. Like that entire ship, if you were to fill that entire ship with currency, the entire thing, the full volume, you would not be able to say that was 80 billion.
Did he say Elrond? Can that really be him?
Explain yourself. I did not invite you to this gathering.
My deepest apologies for the intrusion, my good fellow. I anticipated your apprehension to finalizing a deal involving such colossal sums. So in an effort to prove the sincerity of my good friend Particio's offer, I brought the payment in full.
Wait a minute. 80 billion leaves in a few sacks? Impossible!
Yeah. It is impossible.
Of course, these alone couldn't hold that tidy of a sum. You'll find the rest in this ship's hold. It was such a heavy cargo, I feared my vessel would flounder on the waves.
Once again, even a ship that size would not be able to hold that amount of wealth. Like you're talking like a US what are those cruisers called? Like the ones that you see in like Top Gun and stuff. Like the ones that are like 3 football fields long and jets take off from them. Like you would need something that size. And even then, I don't think it would be able to handle 80 billion of any denomination of currency. Like that's just like such an insane sum.
Elrond.
Because basically, because here's the important thing about that. Like, have you ever tried to count to 1 million? And like, you might be thinking, I haven't, but I can probably do it. But then take 2 minutes, and like I just start counting as fast as you possibly can, the fastest you could possibly, like, and not even out loud, just in your head. Try to count as fast as you possibly can, and see how far you can go in 2 minutes, and then multiply that by 10, and then multiply that by 10, and then multiply that by 10, and you'll notice, oh, it would actually take just to think about approaching 1 million, just counting 1 million. Like, not physically doing it, but just like thinking it in my head. Oh, damn it. I did the thing again. I don't know how I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did.
Please, you're making a scene.
Sorry, Misha.
What did I
but
press?
That's what I'm here to do.
Like, it's auto doing this, and I don't know how to
Thank
make
you
it stop.
kindly, Elrond.
I finally managed to shake him. I just hope Particcio's doing what he came here for.
Not doing it anymore, so I fixed whatever. Okay, so it's that thing. Must have. So if I. That.
Wait a second.
I see.
That's Elrond. Did he actually bring all 80 billion?
Yeah, so that's what happened. But basically, you know, like if you were to try to quantify 1 million as a single human being, like, you know, like, it would literally take you years to just count to a million on your own in your head. But for, like, you know, like, even if you were to get like a whole bunch of people to try to add these things together, be like, okay, like, you know, and that's the reason why we have denominations of currency. That's the reason why, like, like we don't have all of our currency in pennies. We don't have all of our currency in nickels and dimes. You know, in whatever country you live in, like, you know, whatever your denomination of currencies are, like, the smallest denomination is not what we have our currency physically held in, and we don't even have it held in our largest denominations of currency. We have it held in, like, all of this currency is this much in gold. You know, like that, and even then, like, you know, gold is no longer the sum total of physical currency anymore, because there is no, you know, there's so much wealth now that there actually is no, like, physical. I'm forgetting the word, but, you know, like if I was to, you know, like if you needed proof that I wasn't going to, like, rob your store or something. So, like, you know, like, you made me like give, like, you made me give you my wallet or my phone or something, like, whatever that's called. Like, you know, like we don't even have that in the amount of wealth that exists in the world. You know, all the wealth that exists in the world is just so massive that, like, you can't bring it to bear. And 80 billion in the terms of the world's wealth is still very small, and even that amount, like, is impossible to quantify. So, like, to say, oh yeah, like, so we have the amount physically that would be 80 billion is an insane thing to say. Like, each coin in that bag, each one of those coins would have to be like 50,000. Like, you know, like, they have to count as like 50,000 currency, every single coin. You know, like, that's like the massive amount, like, that of value that each of those would have to carry in order for you to be able to hold the sum total on that ship. Like, it's like a funny thing that, like, you know, like, you always see it in, like, movies and stuff. That, you know, that they'll go and they'll be like, oh yeah, we have this much money, and you'll see, like, they'll have like a briefcase or something that has the money. And it's like, no, that's like a fraction of what the amount is that you're saying that you have, because it's impossible for you to have that much money in that in that container.
Of all the harebrained, impossible schemes, you expect me to believe you've brought such an unreasonable sum?
You wound me, sir. Do you doubt the honor of the Rondwell family?
This is wild! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
This story will sell loads for sure.
We've got a contract and a whole crowd of witnesses. You don't have a foot left to stand on. Time to make good on our deal, Mr. Rock.
Oh, that's funny. Actually showing the yeah, so the 976,905, that's our actual money. Now we have 4 zeros and then 8 ahead of it. That shows us what we're worth with all that cash there. That's how nonsense a number 80 billion is. Misha, age 25, a young butler in service of wealthy nobleman Aurand. His thoroughness in his duties has led the townspeople to believe that he has been a butler all his life. Aurand thinks of him as a childhood friend, but Misha tries his best to avoid such feelings and familiarity. These 80 billion leaves are for you, Master Particio. Aurand, age 35, the heir of the Rondwell family, wealthiest on the western continent. After the death of his parents, he wallowed in despair, but was brought back to his senses by a forceful slap from his butler. Since then, he has become even more spirited than before, partly to avoid worrying about his butler. Go on, Particio. Those rights are yours to buy. It cannot be. Such a crazy number. Oh, I think they might have added, like I'm gonna count it in a second, but make sure there's no secret treasure here. No secret outside treasure. Okay. It is correct.
And that's that. I've purchased the rights to your steam engine, fair and square.
Incredible.
Ridiculous.
This is nonsense. How dare you give me such an unprecedented amount of wealth? It is impossible to quantify physically. You bastard. You ruined me.
What a load of ridiculous, spurious, asinine drivel. 80 billion leaves? A pittance. This steam engine will change the world. It's priceless. It has the power to mass-produce commodities and transport them in bulk to every corner of the globe. Do you realize just how momentous an effect that will have on the global economy, on history itself? But even that is only a fraction of its power. It can be turned to military uses, transforming the weak into the strong in the blink of an eye. The steam engine will metamorphose the very shape of warfare. I cannot sanction this deal. This transaction is null and void.
Null and void? A contract you signed with your own hands?
Mr. Rock, isn't that a breach of your sacred trust?
This ceremony is over. I have no more comments. None.
Explain yourself, Mr. Rock!
Silence! Silence, you blathering buffoons! I demand silence!
This victory is yours, Particio.
Mr. Rock.
Rock. Mr. Rock, he had a dream once too. He said he wanted to make his family, his town, and the world rich and happy. And he's the same as you and the others we've met on our travels. Yeah, the problem is, his dream got twisted somewhere along the line. Now it's been warped into pure greed, a meaningless lust for wealth. That's so sad. Dreams are bright and beautiful things that would shine for all time. Yeah, I'd say the same. I need to make Mr. Rock remember his old dream, whatever it takes. Aha, well done. It was worth making the journey out here. I wonder if Mr. Rock truly intends to go down without a fight.
Huh. He'd locked the door. What's that sound? Run! Get away from here! That was close. What in tarnation's that?
Robot. Nope, train. And it has a cannon on
Here's
it.
a story for all you little buzzing flies. Behold, the pinnacle of the Rock Company's technological wizardry. Steam Tank Obsidian. Though I've been forced to unveil it earlier than planned, I think the time is right for a little demonstration.
Run! All of you! If you value your lives! Ori, what are you doing? Run! Get going!
I'm gonna fight this tank now. Because I can fight tanks. The thing I can do.
But I smell a scoop!
Shut your mouth and leave. I'm literally going to fight a tank. You are a little girl in a Newsies uniform. You're going to die.
Can't publish a headline if you're dead, Scrivener.
You're right, Particio. Thank you for talking sense into me.
No, thank you for all you've done for me. Now, go on and write a good old story about this. Mr. Rock, it's finally time for a heart-to-heart.
I was right about you all along. You're a first-rate merchant. In every way except one.
Yeah? And what's that?
Things of value are not meant to be shared with the world.
A crazy thing to say.
They're meant to be hoarded by those who deserve them.
You are psychotic.
Only then can their true value be achieved.
This is why we can't have nice things.
You know what, Mr. Rock? I still admire you.
What is wrong with all you people? Why do you say these things? Like all of you. Like you all do this.
Only a man like you can make something as wild as this steam tank here. Nevertheless, I still can't find it in me to agree with you. So let's settle things once and for all. I'll make you honor our contract, like any good merchant would.
The man is trying to fight you with a tank in order to break a contract. I think the time has passed.
I agree. Let's settle this dispute. Fight me, Berticio. I swear I'll pummel capitalist common sense through your thick skull once and for all.
Well, time to get down to business.
All right.
Capitalism.
There, so that's it. Thank you.
Yeehaw! Whack! Nice.
Here I go.
My turn. I'm waiting. You fight dirty. My friends, I've failed you.
This is what it means to be a star. Surprise! So that's it.
Hold your horses. Let's do this, Mr. Rock. It'll be all
I
right.
cannot die yet.
Hold it together.
Called the Glacius plate.
All right. You won't want to miss this. Surprise!
Prepare yourself. I'm waiting.
Yeehaw! Don't underestimate. What? Gotcha.
What to do? What
All right.
to do?
One down.
Time to shine! Soften up a little.
What to do, what to do.
These hands! Your essence is mine!
Bring it on. Whack!
Prepare yourself. Choose your next move wisely. I return your wrath twofold. My friends.
I'm just getting warmed up. It'll be all right.
Time to shine! The winds of favor blow!
Well now.
Axe attack! Now then. You won't want to miss this! There, sorry! Thank you!
I'm just getting warmed up. I'm investing in you.
My turn.
These hands!
A pinch of this and...
Sorry about that.
Here I come. I'm waiting.
Bring it on.
It's my turn now. Surprise!
I can still fight. My blade sings.
Well now. This will make it all
Many
right.
thanks. Here I come. Shinju Monjikiri!
Yeehaw!
All right. Together, I can do whatever I set my mind to. Surprise, I did it!
What to do, what to do.
These hands! Your essence is mine!
Bring it on. Take this!
Thanks, Particio. Surprise! I did it!
Well now.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that all of the weaknesses are going to be Particio based. So fear, arrow, and fire. He doesn't have any of those.
Prepare yourself.
Nope.
Prepare
Not at all.
yourself. How's this?
I'm just getting warmed
So I was
up.
right about the Particio weaknesses except for fire.
You've got talent, Particio.
Ah!
Your essence is mine.
Now then. Surprise!
Prepare yourself. I'm waiting.
What to do, what to do. Your essence is mine.
All right. Yeah. Surprise!
Bring it on. Yeehaw! Let's do it! Arrow of Fortune.
Now it begins. I'll end this. Choose your next move wisely.
I do not regret for an instant any of the decisions I have made. Except for one. That's you, Particio. You were too dangerous of a foe. I should have squashed you when I had the chance.
Priorities.
Back when you were withering away with that disgusting little town.
Huh. I'm grateful to you, Mr. Rock. Thanks to you, I experienced abject poverty beyond anything I could have imagined. That's what helped me realize the truth. That things of value, well, they deserve to be shared. I don't yet know just how much of a difference I can make. But I plan to do all I can to share the wealth and help make the world a happier place. That's what being a merchant means to me.
You simple, naive, ignorant, foolish, unsophisticated, gullible churl. A dream's a fool's errand, Particio. Sell off those useless ideals. Learn from history. No matter the time, place, or era, it is always the wealthy, the powerful, the deserving that define the course of history.
Or, and this happened more than a few times, it's the people who kill those people. Pay more attention.
It's my turn now.
Here goes. Whack!
My turn.
Yeah, so we ever do the bottom one. And Hikari can knock 2 out in 1 shot next time.
My turn. Now!
Yeehaw! Let's do this, Mr. Rock. Whack!
Time to shine. Surprise!
I return your wrath twofold.
What to do, what to do.
Axe attack.
Bam.
Bring it on. I got... Whack! Hooey!
My turn. It ends here.
It's my turn now. Hope you don't mind.
My turn.
Your essence is mine.
Here goes. Take this!
Time to shine.
At best, you can knock off 1, so...
The winds of favor blow.
Prepare yourself. I'll end this. Strike true.
Well now.
Doesn't have either of those.
Light, smite my foes. All right.
That. It's not wind. We know it's not light. We know it's not fire. So it's ice, lightning, or darkness.
The darkness is so that's it.
Bring it on.
Okay. Now we know.
Here I come.
Here I go. Heal our pain.
Many thanks.
Yeehaw! Oh, much appreciated.
Time to shine. May I?
Here I come. How's this? For the pride of Ku.
You're finished, Mr. Rock.
This is the first time something's ever slipped through my fingers. It was one measly pocket watch that changed my life, you know. I saw it glittering in a shop window one day, and I knew I wanted it more than anything in the world. I spent endless hours working as a bootblack, my hands stained with polish before I finally could afford it.
Now look at me. All I have left to my name is 80 billion leaves, you greedy son of a bitch.
At the moment it was mine, a deep dissatisfaction sprang to life within me. So I went back to work. I struggled and I acquired. Over and over again I did this. Until one day, I no longer cared how I came by the objects of my desire. By the time I realized I only cared about myself and money, it was too late to turn back.
Mr. Rock. What'd you want so bad that you'd do such vile things to get it?
I don't even remember anymore. Besides, that's all in the past now. My time has come and gone. The future belongs to you now, Particio. Share your values of sharing value with all. Lead the merchants of this world down a new path. This place is about to collapse. Go, Particio. Leave me. I wish to remain and watch it all crumble away. Goodbye, Particio.
I see.
Allow me to see this deal through until the end. I leave this place in your hands. Leave me, Particio. Get to safety. Here's one, you son of a bitch. One leaf.
I think you're misunderstanding me again, Mr. Rock.
Huh?
You're talking big about me leading people and sharing values and whatnot. But that's not how this story goes. Every merchant's got their own ideals and walks their own roads. Of course, not everything's all rainbows and roses. Sometimes people stumble. My goal's only to help them get back up when they fall. Well, time to hit that dusty trail again. By the by, Mr. Rock, seeing this contraption of yours gave me an idea. After you rest a spell, how about joining me on a new business venture?
Unbelievable. You never change, do you? I've never met a merchant like you. Pap, I've finished most of the measurements.
Look at my little dog.
That's so. Good work. What do you think about it coming through here?
This valley is a detour, and we'll cut down on speed to boot. Optimal efficiency would be achieved by having the tracks travel straight as an arrow through town.
Whoa, now, that's an urban area. I think the residents will take issue with that.
Then we pay them to move. That 80 billion I'm investing in this venture should be used for something.
Fucking guy.
Some things can't be bought, Rock. Those are people's homes. They got memories there.
Convincing them is your job. You're the one who's deft at tugging people's heartstrings. From a logical perspective, this is win-win. The tracks will raise property values and bring in business. Everyone should benefit from this in the long run.
Everyone, huh? We stood here just like this once, 16 years ago. Remember?
Just to make sure you remember, I'm gonna punch you in the gut, break about 3 of your ribs. Then when you're healed, I'm gonna do it again. Then I'll continue that for about the next 10 years. Deal?
Our eyes were shining bright with hope for that silver mine, and we worked like busy little bees.
Yes, that's right. I've remembered something I had long thought forgotten. There is true value in toiling alongside equals, sweating and working for a common cause. Of course, the thing that really has me excited is this new business venture of ours.
The times they are a-changing, huh?
Rock, Mr. President, sir.
None of that, Thurston. I'm not your employer anymore. Just a simple consultant.
Ah, right. My apologies.
Come now, let's start off on a new foot. We're colleagues, after all.
Excuse me, sir. A letter from Particio, sir.
Hey, Pops. Sorry, but I can't come home just yet. We're still short on goods and people, and I need to rustle up a whole lot more of both. After all, our new venture is bigger than a Cetus Maximus.
That rapscallion. If he's gonna send a letter, he could at least include some orders from on high.
Now, I see no issue. It's a sign of his trust in us. Besides, I'm sure he's busy out there somewhere wrapping up another business deal. The president of Particio and Rock is a busy man, after all.
Particio and Rock. Under Company President Particio, the heavy taxes on the steam engine's use were abolished. In their stead, the company employed the poorest segments of society. As for the products Rock Brilliant had once monopolized, they were distributed freely to people all around the world.
Yeah, I wonder if... I can't remember her name right now, but... You know, the newsy girl. Like, I wonder if... Like, her voice actress is Teresa from the first Octopath game. And that's why, like, her voice is so damn loud. Because they want people to be like, hey, do you recognize who that is? You notice? Do you notice? Supposed to be like a callback, and that, you know, supposed to be like, oh yeah, that's or is it just Tessa? It might have just been Tessa. Yeah, that's Tessa from Octopath. Oh, awesome. For me, it's just, why is it so loud? Why is it so loud? Why is she so much louder than everyone else? Why?
Extra, extra! Read all about it!
That is hilarious. The part where she's actually doing, like, the newsy thing, where she's supposed to be yelling at people to get attention, is the lowest that her voice has been mastered this entire game, other than during Casty's epilogue.
Another day, another pile of overtime.
Hey, look at that. When she's screaming, her voice is lower than when she's just talking.
Are you watching, brother? When I first met him, he handed me a silver coin. He spoke hopefully about a bright future, though I found it difficult at first to believe him. Nevertheless, even now, he's working tirelessly to see his dream fulfilled. An industrial revolution has come, and is beginning to change the world.
Hey you! Yellow guy!
Hey there, son. It's been a while. It's been a long trip to get here. My shoes could use a polishing. How about it, for old time's sake?
Sure, you got it. I read something in a paper I found. It said you're trying to save the world from poverty.
That's right. Things are gonna change if I have my say.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said that to this kid.
The steam locomotive's gonna see to that.
The local what?
It's this big old hunk of iron that can speed all over the continent faster than a horse can gallop. Fella could see the world easy like if he was riding in one of them. Better yet, it'll help facilitate transport and cultural exchange. Everything will start growing closer.
Wowee!
You know, I remember you saying you wanted to travel the world. Want a job that'll help make that dream come true?
Yeah! You got yourself a deal, yellow guy.
That's what I like to hear.
The Road to Prosperity. Read Particio story. Particio. Finn. You learned EX skill, share SP. An industrial revolution. That's right. The invention of the steam engine is going to turn this world upside down. Throughout history, every revolution is accompanied by bloodshed. Do you really think this one will be any different? Yeah, I do. This one's going to be all about how to take this technology and use it to create abundance. We'll all need to put our heads together to crack this nut of a problem, Mr. Rock included. Particio, I'm sure that if anyone could lead us to a brighter future, it is you. Thanks. Leave it to me, Hikari. Times are changing, and we gotta change with them. I mean, the name of the skill is pretty self-explanatory, but look at it anyway. 0 SP. Grant a single ally 25% of your remaining SP. Yeah, so we can use Particio to mono battery. Sorry if needed. Still haven't been able to use last gasp though, and it doesn't seem feasible to try to work around that. Like getting Hikari down to one health. Like especially with these end of act final battles, because so far every single one of these, like the boss has had like a, you know, if they don't start with it, then they get to the point where they basically have like 4 to 5 turns per round. So you just, yeah, it's just like this isn't worth having. This actually is good though. This one was actually worthwhile. I mean, it isn't a 1-to-1. Like, you know, like when you use this against like Octopaths and Kates, it does like and like 1% damage, but you know, that's still more than enough to actually like do some work. And it doesn't seem like they can dodge it from what I've seen so far. Every time I've used it, it's hit. So I think it counts as a spell. Yeah, so we have completed the first 3 of our 4 main party members. Next time, we'll just have to do Agnea's. Then we'll start the rotation. Actually, we'll start here. Now, the reason I want to start here is that, I mean, I guess I don't have to do that. I was thinking like maybe to like have Ochet and Temenos both together. I guess I could just, swap them in one at a time. Yeah, so I'll just do what I originally intended and do Oswald. Well, after Agnea, do Oswald, Temenos, Ochet, Done. Or Oswald, Ochet, Temenos, Done. That's more of a graph. Yep, that is going to be it for this one. Thanks everybody for stopping by and checking out these sessions. If you've been enjoying them, appreciate doing all YouTube stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, Be Victus, Bye Zulumaris, bye.